Oh.
Oh.
Well, that was a nice way that you ended the season, but you didn't find your sweet spot since then.
Yet.
It seems like it's gotten worse. But I think the #1 question that people wonder when they watch the show is, what happened? Were you seeing each other less when the season had started?
We didn't see each other that much over the summer, but that could happen.
Well,
for
Most
you
of the summer I spent in Los Angeles. Cassandra, a friend of mine's husband died.
Right, your friend who was grieving. And
I
you were
was
there
with
most
her
of that summer.
Most of the summer. It
And
was
so
a
you
hard
came
summer.
back and the show started
And I came
filming.
back and we saw each other. We had lunch. We were texting. We were totally in
It felt
communication.
normal.
I did think there was like a little shift, but it's happened in many friendships where just something happens and then it goes away, or everything isn't going to be perfect. No relationship is perfect. So I think that we were a little bit on different pages. I could feel it during the summer because the summer before, I think we had spent a lot of time together, and this one we didn't because of both of our parts.
Right, and you knew I was training for the marathon. I ran a half marathon,
Yes.
but we were seeing each other.
Well, I called you to take you out for your birthday. We went to Montauk, and you made me drop you off and pick you up. You didn't even invite me. I had to wait for you to come outside, and I thought that was sort of different. I would have thought you'd be like, I don't know, you just made me pick you up and drop you off.
Cassandra didn't really want to see people. So I didn't want to introduce new people in her life. She's still
But you
grieving.
did it in LA also. You had a bunch of group things with your friends and girlfriends, and
No,
you
I
didn't include
didn't.
me. You did.
I
So
was
we're all
with
going out to
Cassandra.
dinner at Medea with a bunch of people.
I didn't even think to include you. Cassandra and her friend and I were going out to
I'm just
dinner.
saying, you
there was
didn't
no.
include me, and that is how I felt.
She felt slighted. She felt
left out.
But I also saw you a bunch of times. Actually, I was trying to figure out a long weekend for us to go to the Golden Door. I asked some friends if they could borrow private planes for your Puerto Rico mission. And I was like, I'm going to help you. I'm so proud of you. And I have tons of text messages to show you. And I won't bore. I would
love to see those.
Well, I mean, I
Tons
can
of
go
them.
through them if you.
Please don't.
Well, okay. And then September rolled around. That's when we had that conversation that you recounted to Dorinda. I was stunned. I kept saying, I don't understand what you're saying. And I think as a friend, because a lot of people say things to me about you, and they're not necessarily nice. And I always, what I say is, well, I don't know. Maybe she was having a bad day that day. I love her. She's a great girl. And when you were recounting
And
this
vice versa,
story,
by the way.
okay, when you were recounting the stories about Adam, and I remember saying to you, you know what? When people say nasty things about Adam to you, don't pile on. Shut that down.
I thought you were broken up with him, and then once I
Okay.
realized that whether broken up or not, you were still kind of having coffee or I retreated immediately.
You know what it seems like? It seems like you kept having these conversations, a lot of miscommunication, and you kept kind of wanting it to be back to normal. And
I
you
wanted
could
it
never
to be
get
back to normal,
back
but
on
I don't
track.
think Bethenny wanted it ever to be back to normal.
Coming up,
All you did this
Bashing me with
season
your-
was bully,
Let's hear.
brag,
Let's
and
hear.
bitch.
An example.
I will give you an example.
Let's do it.
I wanted it to be back to normal,
you
but
guys
I don't think
apologized, didn't
Bethenny
you?
wanted it ever to be back to normal. And I think you were ready for it to be over.
No,
I
I
came
wasn't.
to you and said,
After-
let's talk, let's talk. You were dismissive, condescending. You
you
didn't
didn't-
want to talk. And then when we finally kind of did have this good talk after the holidays, I thought we had a
sat
good talk
down and
and
you
we
had-
hugged
And
it
then
out.
you, right after in
And
the
then
interview,
right
said, I don't have high hopes about our makeup, but that's what you said.
No, it wasn't. I
You
said
said, "I
I
don't
was
feel that-"
proceeding with caution.
She knows it affected our friendship, and I think she was genuinely upset about that.
I always walk away feeling, okay, let's start over. And then there's something else that's said. I'm eager to just move on and remember that, you know, we're friends.
First of all, you were saying I texted you in this way, which was another lie.
No, it wasn't a lie. You said I sent you 50 texts. I sent you one text with
Oh my
8
God,
sentences
no, you
long
didn't.
saying,
Oh
I
my
love you,
God.
I care,
Oh
but
my
you
God.
said,
Oh my
wow,
God.
geez,
Oh my
that's
God.
a lie.
Oh my God. Bethany, I said, please don't talk to the other women about me. You said something to
What
Ramona.
you said,
It became a thing in the
I
show.
said,
That's exactly
Carole
what I
Steam
said.
said, and you texted me and said, don't talk about me on camera to the other
No,
women.
no,
Well, that I do have.
no,
I do
no.
have. I wrote them during lunch because here it is. Because now I'm not going to do this anymore with you
No, I'm not
pretending
either.
you have the truth. Okay,
we're
so hold
texting.
on.
Okay, you say, where are you going? I say, I'm going to LA. We have this conversation
on.
a little
Here we
bit.
go.
I say, I'm being yelled at. Have a good flight. I turn my phone off. I open my phone when I land. And you say, why are you being so cold? Did I miss something? I am your friend. Ramona is evil. I said,
Oh,
well,
thanks.
I said, Bethany, I'm not
That's the last thing I am.
I'm not sad. I have no idea why you would think that. Just stop, please. I want to enjoy the holiday. And then you say, I agree, but you seem sad. And then you said something about Ramona, which I'm not going to repeat. And I said, I'm off.
another
I'm going to
bitchy
the spa. Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. I love you. Then a couple days later, makes me sad. I miss you. For some reason, you think I betrayed you, which I did not. I said we shifted, and we did. You are so cold.
I said that.
Yes, you said that.
Right.
And I was, first of all, I'm at dinner with my friend who lost her husband. It's his birthday, right? So I say it's a lot and not a conversation for text. I'm relaxing. Please, let's talk. Let's talk after the New Year. XO. And she continues to text. Well, we're friends. I keep trying out. You're shutting me out. It's hurting my feelings. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Going on. It went on and on.
You don't hear
and
her.
Then
she's hurting.
Okay, that was it.
So that doesn't seem.
So you're wondering, like, what's the big deal? What's so wrong? I'm saying, she's saying, geez, that's a lot. I'm saying, I love you, whatever. It's back and forth. It's a normal thing, right? But what's going on the show is I said one thing about you. I said, I thought you didn't have a career. And you were talking badly about me for the whole season.
Oh my God, Bethany, did I ever say I couldn't say anything
need a
nicer
therapist.
about
Watch
you.
the show. You should watch the show.
Bethany. Literally from the jump, it was a drumbeat.
You said negative things about me the whole season.
I
long.
think you both said negative things about each other,
we-
frankly.